Welcome in this video. My name is Galatée. I am futurist. It means that I establish reliable forecast about the future by analyzing the past and the present. And I analyze a lot of data every day. I refer also to my intuition, and I make the synthesis always looking for logic and coherence. And when I have made all that, it's important for me to share it. So a small disclaimer, of course I can be wrong, and often I know the future is desirable, but I can be a little too early, a little too in advance. So I observe that with the time, my experience, my prognostic gain in precision and value. It's a bit like if watching a movie together, I see the end of the scenario before the end. So I think it could be interesting to share it with you. Here I want to be short and very simple because there is already a lot of content on the internet, a lot of detail about the development of the manifestation all over the world. And you can have a deep research if you need more detail. So please stay until the end of this video because I will give you a very nice gift, a gift of great value at the end after the jingle. What we observe that from Paris to Hong Kong, passing by Barcelona or Alger or Liban now, we have seen many manifestations growing and increase like never before in the recent decade. What is going on, and especially what will happen in the future? This is a big question. So scientifically, we observe that citizens wake up after the straw that broke the camel's back. Police repression manipulated by government to be brutal and completely blind to the message of the protester, do it in many countries. You can do the same observation. Please share it in the comment if you agree. All this evolve in predictable stages. Protesters remain mobilized after that brutal police action, and you can see that in the present governments take pleasure in 4 actions. 1, they make deaf ear. 2, they answer next to the question. 3, they make example with disproportionate penalty. And 4, they divide to maximum by infiltrating and creating over movement. And in the front, the protesters are more and more exhausted and more determined. Follow, please, Future is FE&MALE on Instagram. We put the link here. I will give you more and more information in real time on Instagram. It's here. So you can see that all this will evolve globally in the future in different stages. 1, at the end of the exhaustion, there is the forced rest for the manifestant, and which resemble to the end of the demonstration. But 2, it's not. It is nothing since the contestation takes then another form, much more effective. 3, what we can observe in different countries. As all the injustice of the government towards the demonstrator had reinforced and revealed in reality the creativity of the superpower of the demonstrator. And you see, for example, thousands of laser show in Hong Kong, all these people with their laser, the surprise airport blockade in Barcelona, and soon, as I can imagine, we can see major TV media invasion in Paris or in other big city. What I want to tell you in this video is to stay very calm and serene, because from the moment a government continues to lie to its citizens without listening to their reproach, the match is played and the liar has lost. It may last more or less longer. It all depends on the speed of integration of their superpower by the citizen. I give you an example. How many times have you complained against your government? A lot, we all do. So you take a sheet of paper and you make 2 columns. On one side, you put down what are your critics, and on the other down, you put down your solution that you can put in place if you were president of your country, for example. Once it's not synthetically Film yourself with your phone by explaining it, or if you prefer, simply write it on Facebook and share it. And share it, for example, with your own word and with the link of this video for helping people to understand the process. And here you are, you use the greatest superpower of every citizen of the future. This power is to express themselves freely and without passing the filter of a candidate or a party. I give you here some example of my column. For example, when I do criticism about fake election, my solution is blockchain election. When I do contest elected to be elected for their profit interest, I suggest volunteer elected people. When I make criticism about economic crisis, I suggest local and ecological production in free zone, for example. This is a manifesto. It's the superpower of each protester, and we need to use it more and more in the present and in the future. In the future, there will be some website controlled by the blockchain to collect like a little box of idea, all this suggestion, all this dispute, and the leader will necessarily be honest and transparent and will be manager. In the transition, let's celebrate the courage of each protester to approach each day a little more their superpower. For example, they can also do a publishing each of their manifesto on the internet whenever they go to protest. Imagine, for example, 100,000 video or Facebook posts at the same time on the same subject in the internet. It makes more noise than a big media with only 3 minutes on TV. If you are an entrepreneur now and watching this video, all this works also in the same way for you. All the administrative and unfair burden imposed without ever taking into account your real need of entrepreneur. All this reinforce your determination and your resilience and bring you closer to your superpower, to become better and better in your creation of value. And we all have one superpower. For me, for example, difficulty after difficulty, I discover myself futurist. And you, what is your superpower? I really can help you to know it better, because sometimes it's difficult to put a word on it. You feel it, you know it, but you cannot put a word. I can help you with that. My gift is to help you to discover quickly and saving a lot of time your future, because your future is, of course, the expression of your superpower. And when you are tired to struggle, you can click here. The link is also in the description. It takes 30 seconds to fill, and you can ask me the question that concern you, and I answer you for free about the future of your business. It's here and down in the description. So please like, share this video, subscribe if it's not yet done. This video is very useful. Please share it to the maximum of powerful citizens. The future, really the future, is the end of pyramid manipulation and economy with appearance of democracy, and that enslave the citizen. The future mode of governance is local and then with national and international interaction. Politics, to my point, is dead. And eco-responsible community management is really emerging. It's really the solution, it's really the future. The elected ones will be manager, like entrepreneur. The blockchain has a major role to play in the future, in the election, also in the transparency of the management. So please share your manifesto, also on the internet, also in the comment. Thank you. Bye. Still there, thank you. It's rare to be able to access one's future without a filter. So, of course, you have your free will and you will capture only what you are ready to capture. Don't be afraid, there is no risk. So take action now. It's here and also in the description, and enjoy this beautiful gift I am making to you for your desirable future. You fill out the form in 30 seconds, then you go to my agenda to know when I can give you the answer. You take appointment to see concretely how the future of your business, of your market is taking shape. And this is great value gift. So thank you and see you soon on the other side. Bye.